From Shyla Walker speaking out on the Ace family's divorce to Catherine opening up about the future of content for her, there's a lot to get into. With the Ace family announcing their divorce, there's been a lot of people looking at Catherine wondering where she stands going forward on the McBroom family, if she will continue to be loyal to them, or if she's had some realizations and will be maybe issuing Shyla an apology for defending them against her a few years ago. Now, I don't see this happening because Catherine is still talking very highly of Austin in all of her posts, and also because Shyla has spoken out and it does not sound like she is going to be open to any sort of reconciling with Catherine if she even offered it. Back in 2021, Shyla posted a video onto YouTube detailing her relationship with Landon McBroom, where she accused him of having hurt her and taking money from her. She later continued to share things about the McBroom family, accusing them of threatening her and her mother, trying to keep them silent on the family. She had also decided to stop showing her daughter online and spoke out about the fact that she doesn't want her daughter to be posted anywhere anymore, and that Landon and his family is constantly using their daughter for clout and clickbait. Regardless of what she wanted, at one point, Austin had shared a photo on Instagram, and her daughter with Landon was included in the Instagram story, and she was quite frustrated and told Austin to stop posting her kid. She ended up sharing how she felt on her own Instagram story and said, "Stop playing with mine. I'd be so cool. You had 3 for money. Leave mine innocent. You want to post my private thing time and time again. Yes, he be cheating. Yes, hurt. Knows. Yes, they broke. Yes, they had number 3 via IVF to make sure it was a boy. Oh, and how you try to have security blank and blank. Cole, what's his name? When that video came out, yes, him and his dad do it together. Yes, his mama know too and support it." So Shyla was revealing quite a bit about the McBroom family. And after this, Catherine ended up responding to Shyla, denying the IVF and using her kids for clout, and tried to paint Shyla out to be this liar, and defended Landon as a father.
I'm here and I'm sticking up for my family. I'm the backbone of my family. Literally, like, God didn't give me a voice to be complacent. And the truth is that, Shyla, you know that you've been carrying this lie about Landon being abusive, and you know that that's not true. And you gotta let that go. You have an amazing father to your daughter, and you need to start, like, accepting that this is your reality and that you created it, because this is all done by you.
So given that this is their past, I don't see Shyla being super friendly towards the idea of hearing out Catherine, even if she wanted to talk. But people have been curious on her thoughts of the divorce, and Shyla ended up talking about this on Snapchat, saying that Catherine was always a mean girl towards her.
Yeah, people are saying, you guys should link up and... This woman has been a Regina George mean girl to me since I was 18 years old. And I look back and I'm like, why did I tolerate that? And then hides behind the guise of like spirituality and like holier than thou. And it has to do with having like a personality disorder, if I had to guess, like a sociopath. And then when you do psych, I think it makes you develop like a godlike complex. And then you're just really lost in the sauce. And then when no one around you holds you accountable for anything, you guys are just like, everybody's lost in the sauce. Everybody's living in the same delusion. I can get on here and say what I want to say, because they got on the internet as a whole unit and bullied me and lied like years.
Definitely doesn't seem like these two are going to be getting along in the future, but you never know what could happen, I guess. Life is unpredictable, and they're always going to be connected somehow because of their kids being family. I will say that Shyla did address that divorces and breakups are hard, and that it was hard for her, and she imagines it's also hard for them as well, but she does say in kind of a shady way that they are a perfect pair.
You know, generally it is sad when a family is like breaking up. It's sad. It's gonna be a change for the kids. I think they should stay together. I think they're the same person and they deserve each other. They're like a perfect match in my book. And I was also 23, I think, when I went through like basically a divorce. And it was really hard for me, especially publicly.
Aside from Shyla speaking out, Catherine has been opening up more as well about everything going on, sharing thoughts on the future and what she might do, plus how she has been handling everything. Someone recently asked her how she was doing emotionally, and it seems like she's very at peace with her decision to no longer be with Austin, writing, "For the most part, calm, peaceful, compassionate towards everything, and happy, but I can't pretend I'm processing a very human experience. it was time to grow. She's also talked about revisiting her old self by dyeing her hair back to the color it was a long time ago and not having any fears or sweeping things under the rug anymore. She said, "I realized I subconsciously dyed my hair back to what it was for many years to face myself in that timeline. A time in which I swept everything under the rug, a time in which I stayed strong to hold everything together, a time in which I pretended to be okay. Today, I know who I am. Today, I have no fears. 2018 to 2022 were the hardest years of my life, and nobody knew. Not a single soul. I'm happy to revisit my old self. I love her so much." There was also an interesting comment left on one of her Instagram photos that she ended up liking that read, "I just want to say, in regard to Catherine and Austin, you all created a beautiful image despite the traumas and rumors and tribulations you went through. At a certain point, women can no longer hold it down for someone who is not prioritizing their relationship and their partner's feelings. Being involved in worldly ways of the world and expecting sacrifices when you can't even sacrifice loyalty that you swore you'd provide till death do you part. This is a freeing form of love for Catherine, and she deserves peace. Happy releasing, Catherine." And it says that Catherine liked this comment, so this is very interesting, especially the part where, they're talking about reaching a point of no longer being able to hold it down for someone who is not prioritizing a relationship. Very, very strong words. And I will say that with this newfound freedom she seems to be experiencing now that she's out of this marriage, people are wondering what this means for her content-wise. Someone asked, "Are we finally getting that personal YouTube channel?" She said, "Is that what is wanted from you all, beautiful people? I've been planting seeds for my own show, something different and unique for a while now. I think maybe it's life I fly with it." So maybe Catherine will be coming out with something on her own. There was a time period where she had been teasing doing her own YouTube channel for a while, but it never came to be. I don't know if this is going to be that same plan that she was talking about years ago, or if she has something new in the works, but I'm sure we'll just have to see. As for the Ace Family YouTube channel, we recently heard Austin talk about the fact that him and Catherine plan for their kids to take over the YouTube channel. He mentioned on Snapchat the other day that this was something him and Catherine always talked about.
What's going to happen with the Ace Family YouTube channel? Catherine and I, we've talked about this years ago, because her and I both know that, we weren't going to be doing YouTube forever, and that we always wanted for our kids to take it over. That was always the plan. That was always the goal. And obviously now, in the direction that we're going, it only makes sense. Obviously no pressure on our kids, but I will say that back when we were filming, our kids loved it, especially Elle. Elle's a natural, and she was born into it. And I was seeing her, it was just bringing so much life out of her.
But when someone asked about the future of their channel, Catherine didn't have the same answer. Someone said, "Catherine, I wish you and Austin the best in this new chapter of your lives. Is the Ace Family YouTube channel officially over? Who is keeping your dog, Ace? You or Austin? You always inspire me, always seem so real and genuine in literally everything you do." She said, "Thank you very much, we need it. For Ace, our dog, he will be back and forth, still processing and figuring out the routine, and the channel, I don't know what to say. I miss y'all there. Thank you for everything, my Ace family." So it doesn't exactly sound like she's saying the same thing Austin is. It seems like she doesn't even know what's going on there. But it does sound like content creating isn't really her long-term plan. As someone asked, "Do you think you'll always stay in the content creator business and community, or do you see yourself doing something different within the years?" She said, "I see myself evolving completely. There's so much I need to do in this life." Austin did say that his future was content creation as he loves it, and said he would be announcing soon what his next business venture would be. Who knows if it will have anything to do with the fact that he was recently caught having asked a ton of OnlyFans models if they're signed to an agency or not. Who knows what that's all about. But Austin was also asked if he knew about Catherine's plans, and he said that she has a plan. She has clear goals in mind with what she wants to do, so something seems to be in the works.
Catherine has she knows exactly what she wants, and she's really getting in tune with herself. She's finding herself. She's been connecting spiritually. Girl's powerful. She knows what she wants.
But as for right now, that's what's been said by these two and Shyla. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.